What is going on, you guys? It's Destin. I'm bringing us back another video on Battlefield 3. I know we haven't been doing a lot of Battlefield. We've been doing a lot of, Call of Duty and Minecraft. So I'm trying to switch it up a bit, trying to put more stuff, trying to bring in more and a different kind of viewer. So today, you guys, we're going to be talking about is all the old games we used to play growing up, all those games we miss, all our good memories, and what brought us into gaming, what really brought us to where we're at now in the whole gaming community world and what we're playing. I wish there's a lot more games, that I used to play, and I wish they'd make a remake of it, but it's not gonna happen. I have to accept that, but it's sad and you miss those games. So my first game that I miss the most is I miss playing the old Command and Conquer. Don't get me wrong, I love Command and Conquer Generals, and I'm waiting for number 2. It's supposedly coming out next year, but I remember going to my dad's house every weekend, and like I said, I wasn't a big fan of my dad after what he's done. I just never was a big fan of him. So the only way I would go to his house is the only time I'll go is just to play on his computer, because he had the perfect computer. He had amazing gameplay. It was all perfect, dude. So I would just go there basically just to play Command and Conquer, and like, oh, let's go do something. Like, no, I'm playing Command and Conquer. Like, that's the only reason I will go to his house, and that's what I grew up playing. Another game I grew up playing, you guys, is what really got me into it. One day I was at my uncle's house. He had the old Xbox, and he was playing a game called Mech Assault, something like that, Mech Assault, something like that, for Xbox Live, the original Xbox. And he's like, here, try this game. And he put on Halo Combat Evolved, and I was like 11, 10, 11, and I got hooked automatically to it. I loved it. It was just like, that's what made me go to my mom, like, Mom, I want a new Xbox for Christmas. And she went out there and got me the new Xbox, and I was just the most happiest person ever. I stepped to 3 or 4 of my cousins downstairs in the garage playing Halo. We'll do the 4 2v2. Since there wasn't no live for Halo Combat Evolved, it was just perfect. I loved it. We used to have little LAN parties growing up. We used to bring my friends over straight after school. When we went to elementary, we'd go play Halo. Another game you guys I miss is Pokemon Stadium. Oh my god, that has to be one of the funnest games I ever had for Nintendo 64. My neighbor, I'm not saying his name, he was kind of weird. Like, I don't know what was wrong with him. He was just weird. And he had Pokemon Stadium, and we could connect your little your game. If you had like red version, blue version, or whatever games, you could transfer the levels of your Pokemon. I would wreck the shit out of him, and this kid will go crazy and throw his fucking control on the floor and just go berserk. You guys ever met a kid like that, or know a kid like that? If they lose, they throw the control on the floor growing up. Like, are you kidding me? Like, they throw on the floor and they fucking freak out and they go crazy. Like, are you kidding me? Are you serious? This kid had a crazy attitude problem. I don't know what was wrong with him. He just freak out and he'll just run out of my house saying la la la, yelling and stuff, and I'm like, whoa, you're so weird. Luckily I moved and wouldn't have to deal with that kid anymore. Another game, this is me. This is personally one of my favorites growing up, was Fusion Frenzy for the Xbox. God, I love that game. You guys may call me weird, but that game was so much fun to play. Me and my cousin would just play it all day. Fusion Frenzy. My sister would come in here and there, and I loved it. Like, just the fully, little mini game types, mini games you have. It's just like, I guess it's a crappier version of Mario Party, something like that. Where you have little like game types, little competitions going on. It's basically the same thing, but not as branded or as popular as Mario Party. But it's still fun, and it's cool. I enjoyed it. Everyone has their own favorite games. I never really got into the whole PC thing, even though a lot of people are like, oh, PC's a lot better than the whole console thing. You may be right. I don't know. Okay, now who remembers growing up and going to the movie theaters and going to the arcade, and there used to be a Jurassic Park arcade game where you're basically sitting in a truck, or a simulation of a truck, and you're going through the world, and the simulation, and it's like you're tossing and turning and you're shooting dinosaurs. Like, oh my god. I used to go to Nickel Nickel. It was a place where every game cost a nickel, but you had to pay a $3 like entrance fee, and that game was so much fun. I missed that game. If I could, I would buy my own little thing of that game, but can't find it anywhere. So the question I'm asking you guys is, what game do you guys miss the most growing up? Like, what game brought you into playing games? Like, what game was the precursor of getting you to where you're at now? Like, a lot of people may say, Mario did it, or Pokemon did it, or what game said, alright, this is what's making me a gamer, this is what's making me now, and this is what put me here now. Everyone has different responses. Everyone's gonna have different things. People are gonna have, I know a kid who, what game brought him to the Xbox was Viva Pinata, and like, whoa, that game's so gay. That game's actually pretty fun, y'all. Like, you guys should actually enjoy that game, try it out. It's really cool. Kind of weird and girly, but it's straight. I like it. But I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I hope you guys are enjoying the whole Battlefield gameplay. I really do appreciate you guys. I'm gonna have to sign out now, so this is Destiny, guys. Thank you for watching, and have a good day, you guys. Nope, I had enough. But as you can see, guys, I am the guy with the Sega car, and I find him a lot more easy to use than any other character. I like the bike, or with irresponsible dad. I like the old man, but I love the Sega because he is so much easier